What up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Neil, and today I'm going to be upgrading my 2016 Honda CRV Touring by installing this 10.2-inch Android 12 with wireless Apple Carplay and Android Auto right into your dash. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through it every step of the way on removing the old head unit and installing the new head unit, and then we're just going to test out how well this unit works. And this is a great opportunity for you to upgrade your older vehicle into a more modern tech vibe. So let's dive right in. Alright, so here are all the tools that you need for this project. And if you want to purchase these products, then the links will be in the description below. Okay, so in this manual, you can simply just read it, but honestly, it doesn't really say much. So that's why I'm making this video, because the manual is in black and white, and I had a hard time putting everything together. So first and foremost, I strongly suggest connecting the wires together. So you want to go ahead and use the wire cutter for the two blue wires that you see in this video. And for both wires, you got to strip them and go ahead and twist the copper wire together, as you can see it here. Next, you want to go ahead and put on the electrical tape around it so it doesn't shift away. Then you want to go ahead and connect the yellow wire together. As you can see on the label, it is written in Chinese, so it's very difficult. So just watch the video and just connect and do the best you can. I strongly recommend connecting onto the head unit just to get out of the way as you go ahead and plug in more wires. And as you can see, just to put them, it looks a lot complicated because there's so much wire, but just simply follow the manual or just follow my video and just connect, plug and play, honestly. Here I am admiring the old head unit. As you can see here, this is the startup, and the screen is quite small with these buttons on the side, and it's kind of slow at responsiveness. And as you can see, my only favorite part about this unit is the opening and closing of the CD mechanism. It's actually pretty dope to see that, and that's why we're upgrading. Here we go. Alright, so the first thing first, you want to go ahead and remove the vents on both sides. So you want to use your handy dandy plastic wedge and go ahead and wedge it in. Don't be shy on wedging as much as possible and pulling it out. So as you can see here, we pulled out the first one, and you want to go ahead and pull out the second one. And then afterwards, you want to go ahead and remove the two screws on the old head unit. In this case, that's the only way to pull out the head unit. I use my power drill here to remove the two screws, and I'll show you here. This is what the screws look like. It's a black screw, it's very simple. Those are the two screws to remove. Going back to the vent, you can see those three screws. You want to remove that first to take off the base. And then you want to go ahead and save those clips from the outer shell, because you're going to need that for then after you install into the new head unit. And as you go ahead and clip the old vent into the new head unit, you want to go ahead and put back the three screws. and I used my power drill for that. And you want to also don't forget about the clips. You want to go ahead and put the clip back on, as you can see here. Very simple, it's not too difficult. As you can see here, this is what the new head unit should look like with the vent on. Alright, here you have to remove the old head unit, but you have to pull hard, so use the full force on this. But don't pull all the way, because you have to unclip the hazard light plug and then gently pull the old head unit carefully. And over here, this is just the part where you have to unplug all the plug that you see at the moment. And this is the part where you will need the flathead screwdriver, which should be coming up on the last plug. As you can see, you have to wedge it out to pull the last plug out. Alright, so this is why we did all the wiring ahead of time. So you can see here, but now we just simply have to match and plug in all the wires as you see. Basically, you have to match, plug in, match, plug in, and then before you push in the entire head unit in, we want to go ahead and make sure the unit is actually working. Go ahead and click on the start it up, and just go through all the features. You want to go ahead and check all the cameras, your reverse and your right side camera view. And as you can see here, it is all working properly, so we're on the good to go. Check on your radio, make sure the volume is working. And the nice part about this, when you turn on your temperature, you can see a new interface pop up to show you what you're clicking on. Now, checking out additional new features, over here you can see which doors are open and it will pop up on your screen. And then you can connect to Wi-Fi and use your phone as a hotspot, which is nice, especially during on the drive. You can watch videos or browse on Google Chrome. And then for the steering wheels, you can also have that customized. Based on any of those buttons, you can change those control into something else, as you can see on the screen here. And then inside the car setting, there's more detailed settings that you can modify if you want. As you can see, scroll through the screen, there are a lot of options to change. Overall, the 10.2 inch display is useful. The CarPlay does its job. The head unit is very customizable. It is a wireless Apple Carplay, which is super nice, and they do have an option for the USB plug-in, but I have not figured that situation out yet. The Hasselite button placement enables 10.2 inch display, and the manufacturer did a great job making the head unit look OEM. Alright, so there were a few concerns I had, especially with the longevity of this unit. I can't provide that until a year later of using this. Another concern is the lagging issue on CarPlay. But outside the CarPlay, it's all good. But going back to the CarPlay, you can notice right here as I move my finger, the lag just is so obvious. Alright, so I had a few major issues with this CarPlay. So one is the volume for the speaker. Let me take a step back. So basically, when someone calls, they listen from the other end, keep saying that they hear a lot more background noise than usually. So what I decided to do was, there might be a setting. I think I figured out there was a microphone gain setting, and I just put that to the max. And they said there's a lot like a better change for that. But it's still there, like that background noise. And that's just, whenever you're driving the car and it just kind of picks it up. I'm not sure where that microphone is exactly. I might just contact the manufacturer and find out, if there's any way to improve this issue. Second is the backup camera. Not the camera itself. When you're backing up, the volume tends to go down significantly. That could be just music or on the car with someone. Just anything. So whenever you hit the reverse, the volume just decreased so much, and I had to figure out a way to bring that up. So I think I found a solution for that. I think it's just like a setting for reverse, and there's a volume setting for that. You have to put that to the max so it doesn't change the volume at all. The third, when you hit the reverse or do your right turn signal with the side mirror, if you have that camera, it takes about 2 seconds to show up on the screen. It's not like that from the old unit. This one takes about exactly 2 seconds every single time. So I would not recommend this unit for someone who is dependent on those cameras. especially the side mirror, the right camera, because you know, if you don't look to your right, changing lanes, that might be a problem. So yeah, so that's one issue, but I don't think it really affects me specifically, because I'm still kind of like old school. I still have to look at my rear mirror and my side mirror, so it doesn't really affect me. But if you are dependent on these cameras, then I don't recommend it, especially if it's a 2-second delay. So that being said, that's all the issue I have for today.
Now, if you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. I'll do the best to answer them. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. I'll see you soon. Peace.